Well, the pigs must be flying because Nicki Minaj has allegedly ended her feud with Cardi B. And throwing the mother of all shade at Cardi's ex-husband, Offset nobody could have seen this drama coming because Nicki and Cardi have been major ops for as long as anybody could remember. We thought that these two were never going to end their beef. But it looks like Cardi laying Offset might have been the sign that Nicki needed to try to fix their relationship. Not only is she publicly showing support for Cardi, but she also threw some massive shade at Offset, exposing him for leeching off of Cardi. And using her for clout, y'all Nicki dragged Offset for filth. And she is not letting him off the hook that easy, so let's spill the tea now. Nicki and Offset have never gotten along because of their issues with CA, but they never really got into it until last year or so, when Offset had a messy issue with Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, causing him to get locked up on house arrest. And you'll know that Nicki doesn't like it when people come for her man. Well, the drama started, and a video went viral of Kenneth and his friends outside calling out for Offset and threatening to jump him if they ever see him outside.
Where you at? Where you at? That's it. I just feel that shit. I'm like a Zod. Go Kanye. No, it's shop, man. No, it's shop, yeah. We outside. Big two outside. Big queen, right? Yeah.
But it got even worse when Kenneth threatened to murk Offset.
Money, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. You don't know. They said you don't know. That vacation.
You're pulling something like this on a regular day is bad enough. But doing it when you're on probation, that's just plain dumb. Well, people wasted no time dragging him and being messy by stirring the PA with Cardi for no reason. Naturally, Nicki got caught up in the mess too. And Nicki and Kenneth got so much heat that Kenneth decided to spill the tea by sharing private messages between him and Offset that they had a bit of a fight, according to the text Offset, with DMS Kenneth asking him to pull up, saying, "Where you located your old men and females business with no money for war. Don't post me either since you're a gangster, right? You live in Charlotte too." Kenneth replied, "I'm outside heavy and ain't hiding from no man, especially no rap man. I'm outside gangsta. Shut up, man, you ain't even get no get back for them guys killing your people." Offset them reply, "You're a grown man talking ish about a woman. You're a P. You guys are too old and don't be outside, and also you can think what you think, but you broke and aren't far from me catching already. I'm not going to say anything else to you online. I'm not hiding my man. Get in line." Offset cloud back, saying get some money. Well, not this broke shaming when Offset is one divorce away from being a broke boy himself. But Offset continued, "Goofiness, you men ain't standing on no business or no money you broke. I can tell goofy man." And Kenneth then threw a punch below the belt when he brought up Take Off's murder, saying use that money to get the men that killed your partner. My G, that's gangsta. And y'all kept at it, daring each other to pull up and talking all kinds of trash. Then Kenneth and his crew decided to call Offset's bluff and actually showed up. We have no clue what went down between them that made Offset DM Kenneth out of nowhere or why they were so heated. But rumor has it that something went down at the VMAs that we didn't know about. And it all kind of makes sense because, like I said, Offset sliding into Kenneth's DMS was totally out of the blue. Well, Ken's video where he was threatening Offset went viral, and surprise, surprise, it got him into a lot of trouble with the parole board, and he was sentenced to 4 months of house arrest according to the legal documents. Kenneth was recorded on video making threatening remarks towards a specific individual while in the company of someone with a criminal record. As such, the probation officer believes placement in the location monitoring program will effectively allow for closer monitoring, limit his movements, provide a sanction for his non-compliance, and hopefully encourage him to reflect upon and reevaluate his current status in the community. I'll not them telling him to go stand in a corner and think about what he's done, but I'm sure that Mansion was far from a corner. Well, the document went on to say, praying that the court will order Kenneth Petty to participate for a period of up to 120 days in a home detention program that may include electronic monitoring of GPS. Now, when Ken boasted about being strapped, I bet he didn't think he'd end up with a monitor strapped to his aim. Well, Kenneth definitely overplayed his hand there because he not only broke his parole terms, but he also had the nerve to brag about it online for everybody to see. Naturally, he got busted and then got clowned by the internet. This is when Nicki stepped in and hinted that Offset had been making false claims to the police and CPS about her family, leading to the cops surrounding her home with guns. 2 times my home was surrounded by large guns. This person wanted a family with a 2-year-old to be shot at, yet nothing on any blog. This same person made a false claim to CPS when you have snitches in high places of the music industry who don't want you to win. But realize they can't stop you because God's anointing in my life is very funny how this person hasn't been found, mentioned, or arrested nada. She also wrote, can't call the cops every time you flop just saying. And a child who's done nothing to anyone but bring joy you going to get the brakes beaten off, you ain't reading comments, don't give a F about them, so knock yourself out. So this to them, write it down, take a picture, try to stop being mazed. What I do, I stepped on them best dressed, according to Vogue Body Smoking. So yeah, it looks like Nicki and Offset have had their own personal beef for a while now. And that's all a part of the beef that she has been having with Cardi. And from the looks of it, she seems to dislike him more than she does dislike Cardi because she seems to have totally taken Cardi's side in this Offset-Cardi divorce. Not only did she publicly show support for Cardi, but she also dragged off and accused him of leeching off of Cardi. For those who don't know, Cardi filed for divorce from Offset a couple of days ago, an insider said. They've grown apart. That's what drove her to this decision more than anything else. This is something she wants to do. Cardi's main priority is obtaining primary custody of their 2 children. They both have been trying to figure out what their future looks like for a while now. It's not something that happened overnight. They've both been on the same page. There wasn't pushback. They've grown apart, and that feeling has gotten stronger over time. It's become unavoidable. She has no ill will towards him. She's wishing him the best. She's not going into this next season of her life with any beef or any drama. She wants everything to be very peaceful. And if that wasn't messy enough, Cardi also announced that she's pregnant with her and Offset's 3rd child together. She announced the pregnancy on Instagram, saying, "With every ending comes a new beginning. I am so grateful to have shared this season with you. You have brought me more love, more life, and most of all, renewed my power. You reminded me that I can have it all. You reminded me that I never have to choose between life, love, and my passion. I love you so much and can't wait for you to witness what you helped me accomplish and what you pushed me to do. It's so much easier tacking life's twists and turns and tests lying down. But you, your brother, and your sister have shown me why it's worth it to push through." It's a tough position to be in, and Nicki recently showed her love for Cardi on Twitter saying, "Stop being up on yourself, handle it gently." We all thought that Nicki was going to shade Cardi and mock her over her personal mess, so it was kind of sweet to see her being supportive. But not only was she showing Cardi support, but she also exposed Offset for being a leech and being with Cardi for money and clout. And honestly, we all guessed this Offset was making a lot of money as a member of the Migos. But after they broke up, he hasn't been making that much money. His last album, Set It Off, only sold about 70,000 copies in the first week. After the Migos broke up, nobody was really checking for Offset anymore. But Cardi tried to put him on as much as she could, and she insisted that he would be put on her deal with McDonald's, and also got him a role in the Baby Shark movie, even though the producers only wanted her and the kids, according to an insider. Cardi made most of the money for the family. She's all about saving and investing. Offset is about spending wildly. So while they both made a lot of money during the marriage, most of the money they have now is Cardi's. And by most, I mean like 95% of it. And it's not just money that Cardi has, it's real estate. They own a home in Atlanta where Cardi and the children stay. And they have a home in New Jersey where Cardi's mother stays. She's getting both of those homes. But Cardi's money, Offset, is nowhere near as wealthy as he portrays. That man spends money like water, and he's not even hot like that anymore. Watch what that life ends up looking like without Cardi. You're using somebody for clout and money at that grown age, and also cheating on them every 3 business days is absolutely diabolical. And fans are relieved that Cardi finally chose to leave him and get out of that messy marriage. The fans have been all over it, leaving comments saying, "I hope Cardi reached her breaking point because he's not going to stop. Offset is a deranged leech. Let go." I love Cardi, but let's be real. She should have left Offset after the first time he cheated and saved herself the drainage and embarrassment. This is a prime example of never wasting your time trying to change somebody for the better. And Offset used Cardi, married her, and now all their funds are attached to each other. Oh, Offset is the player for real. But what do y'all think about this? It seems like Nicki is exposing Offset and supporting Cardio. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and then check out this next video. And thank you for watching my video.